The 70s all the way to the like basically the early 90s, and they asked men and women 3 questions. Would you go, like men would ask women, do you want to go out on a date with me? Do you want to come back to my apartment? And do you want to have sex with me? 3 questions. Now, I'm just gonna...
Men will say yes and women will be like,
okay,
no.
the third question. In the 1989 study, which now would not even go through the CUREC ethics committee, yeah? I'm saying that, what was the percentage of women that said, yeah, I want to have sex with you?
Women are stingy.
What do you think?
Women are stingy, so
80%.
0% of women. 0%. 0%. So when women came to men, when men came to women on the campus and whatever, and they were asking them, 0%. Let me just this study was actually somewhat longitudinal. I'm saying 0% of women said yes. 0. Guess how many percent of men? 75%. Now. Look, 75%. Now what I'm saying is that there's a major disparity between the sexual proclivity, inclination, and the intensity of the male sex drive versus the female. So if the Quran caters for that by giving incentive to men which he doesn't give to women, that is because if he didn't do that, if the Quran did not do that, then there would be some kind of deficiency in the Quran. And the Quran says itself, أَلَا يَعْلَمُ مَنْ خَلَقَ وَهُوَ اللَّطِيفُ الْخَبِيرُ. Does he not know what he created and he is the all-sight all aware? In fact, if the Quran had given similar sexual incentives to women as men, I would say that would be a cause of concern. That would be a cause, considering what we know today of the male sex drive versus the female sex drive, the testosterone, according to all studies, scientific studies, not even psychological or sociological, females have 1/10 to 1/20th the amount of testosterone that women do, that men have, yeah? And of course, testosterone is inextricably linked to the libido, which is why when they asked the question of female sex drive, it goes up when the testosterone increases. If you increase testosterone in women, their sex drive increases as well. I'm not saying it's the only reason why their sex drive may go up, but I'm saying there's a difference here, and I think most people know it. I think you're playing the fool. So no, you are playing the fool. So I'm saying
it's wrong here to have sex and be
there's nothing wrong with having sex in limits. But what I'm saying is that what's the issue?
It seems like the focus right is on man's pleasure.
No, it's not. I totally disagree, bro. I totally disagree. Like, let me give you an example. Let me give you an example.
How does it honor God for me to have sex with all these women in heaven and like?
Sorry, what's again?
How does it please God here or glorify?
It's not about please. Look, sorry to say. Look, heaven is a reward that God he gives to people as a result of his mercy. Now, if I have worked all this time to reduce my sexual interactivity and to do this and do that and stick within the guidelines of God, he's saying, look, pardon?
You worked.
Sorry?
You worked.
Yeah, if I work.
You did things in God's favor.
Yeah.
So we don't believe in Christianity. We don't believe we can earn God's.
No, we're not saying we earned it. I didn't say we earned it. If I did that, God will decide to put his compassion on me. He may decide to give me more than what I actually deserve by giving me all these rewards. And he does the same thing with women. No one's going to be left out. And in fact, this idea, look, if there's verse in the Quran which subjugate males to females. I'll tell you how. In Jannah, for example, there's this boys, غِلْمَانٌ or wildanun. It's mentioned 2 different terms. That there'll be يَطُوفُونَ عَلَيْهِمْ غِلْمَانٌ or يَطُوفُونَ عَلَيْهِمْ وِلْدَانٌ. These boys that will be going around and serving people in Jannah, including women.
Would they sleep with them, the boys sleep?
Say again? No, but you're bro, no. I'm saying to you, you're making the same mistake. You're assuming that the incentive for a man is the same as the incentive for a woman.
No, that's
well, you have an equality. You have an equality premise. We don't believe in equality in this regard. Good man. So what I'm saying to you, if you don't believe, so why are you asking if they're going to sleep with them? Do you think that women want to sleep with boys? Do you think that's an incentive for them? Do you think that women sleeping with young boys is an incentive? Do you think that's an incentive? Great. So now we understand. I'm saying that
for the woman, really.
Let me ask you a question. When you go, you know these studies that have been done on Tinder and on these dating apps, yeah? When you swipe right and swipe left and all this kind of things.
Very blackpilling, yeah, very blackpilling.
Why is it a fact that like 1 or 2% of women like what they see compared to men? Why? Why do you think that is?
Hegemony, I think it's called hegemony, like women have a larger pools to choose from.
Yeah, mate, there's that, but there's also men are perverted. Sexually perverted. They'll go on there because they want to find sex. Do you understand me? Whereas most women going on there to try and find partnership and pair bond. They have 2 separate...
Some men too.
Yeah, some women do it as well, and some men want that as well. I'm saying, you're a good man, maybe you want that. You know, but we have to control ourselves as men in a way that women, don't have to control themselves. Yeah. But what I'm saying, therefore, is this expectation that the Quran should have the same incentives and motivations for men and women is based on a faulty ideology, which is feminism. We don't accept it. The egalitarian premise that the sex drive of the man is the same as the sex drive. It's not the same. So
that's my issue.
what's your issue then? You don't have an issue with Jesus having contradictory self-attributes, which is a logical contradiction akin to believing a squared circle, but you have an issue with men having intercourse in heaven and having a good time.
No.
What's your problem, brother? And you were the same guy that you admitted on camera that your sex drive is high and you enjoy sex.
Yeah,
what kind of cognitive...
I admit that.
You admit that on camera candidly.
No, you put... Okay.
Yeah, so you enjoy the thing.
I mean, I'm human. Let's go. Brother. Okay, I like meeting you.
I'll talk to you later, my friend.
I had a lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun as well. السلام عليكم يا اخي. ان شاء الله اشوفكم ان شاء الله. اسمك كريم؟ احمد. هنصلي المغرب دلوقتي.
السلام عليكم. Do you mind if I get a picture real fast?
Let's, yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Is there anything else?
No. What should I do with this? I'll hold it.
Yes.
Give me.
No, give it to me.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'll give it. Give me this guy.
Yes. No.
Thank you, brother. Yeah.
Are you okay? You said, are you okay? You're right. Huh? I don't know, I shouldn't ask.
At the home time.
You know me, I'm not good at